everybody. And it seems like there are some giant news stories these last 2 weeks, which have been amazing. But just a few hours ago, Joe Biden has decided to step down as the Democratic candidate, which will have huge implications. As we know, breaking news, Joe Biden, he stepped down due to health complications. Clearly, he was not in the best mental state of mind. I'm not a doctor. I don't know if he had dementia or not, but poor debate performance, calling Donald Trump his vice president, calling the president of Ukraine, Vladimir Putin. Recently, a clip came out where he seemingly mistaken who his wife was, and his wife had to remind him who he was married to. So it seems like Joe Biden has made the, I guess, right choice of stepping down. In my personal opinion, I want to say he should have stayed in the race just because of the poor selection of other candidates from the Democratic Party, but his health was deteriorating at such a fast rate. I don't think he really had a choice. Now, let's go over some possible replacements being considered currently by the Democratic Party. Of course, first we have Kamala Harris, who recently had a disastrous donor call. I'm not sure if it was her fault, her team's fault, the person who created the call's fault. I'm not sure, but it just seems like nothing goes Kamala Harris's way. The past 4 years, it seems like her personal reputation team has told her to essentially stay out of the limelight and to be silent and quiet, which she's done an excellent job with doing. Honestly, it would be a tough sell with the minority communities due to her very tough, very strict regime she ran in Los Angeles as district attorney, and it seems almost like she's the antithesis of what, policy wise at least, of what a true Democrat really is. Of course, she checks the boxes of, minority woman, and I congratulate her on being the first woman and minority, well, woman and minority vice president. But I just don't think she has the likability, personality, um, her history with black and brown communities, I think, is beyond repair. And I think she would basically be a sitting duck in a debate with Donald Trump, to be honest. So Kamala Harris may become president because she is vice president. So she may become president by default, but I think the Democrats may go another direction, especially with just the disastrous donor call and just nothing seems to go right for Kamala in the public eye review. Even just remembering when they were trying to ban gas stoves and she was a proponent of electric stoves. Then she tried to walk back kind of that whole policy, and she had taken a picture with her husband and family using gas stoves, but instead of people seeing it as, oh, she's a common person, one of us, they saw it more as a way to, hey, I'm a normal person. Look, I'm using gas stoves. So it was received pretty negatively, um, as it was just basically photo op to show how with finger parentheses how normal she is and how connected with the average person she is, which I don't think is very true. All right, moving on next, Gavin Newsom. I think Gavin Newsom is going to be the candidate in 2028. I don't think he sacrifices his political career to go against Trump. Trump is a juggernaut right now, just survived a headshot. Um, Basically, like I said, just I don't think Gavin Newsom is willing to sacrifice the 2028 candidacy to get run over by Trump in this election right here, which would definitely negatively affect his campaign for 2028. So even though I think Gavin Newsom would be the best choice, young, well, not young, but young for president, good looking guy. Policies are a little bit extreme, and looking at how his policies have affected California, um, we're going to have to see some changes, I think, if he's going to win in 2028. But I don't think he sacrifices his political career uh, this year and destroys his chances for 2028. So I think Gavin Newsom's out. Now, according to rumors for the past 1 or 2 years, since Biden's cognitive decline, it seems Michelle Obama could be an option. She's very down to earth. She actually cares about the children. I understand people were maybe had a negative reception when she tried to uh, get America a little bit healthier, and more vegetables in children's lunches. And I think that she is the most non-decisive candidate, who I think moderates and independents could possibly float toward her. But in my opinion, I feel like Trump has this in the bag. I'm not sure about Michelle Obama's debate skills as well. But honestly, if I had to choose who they were probably going to run, I'd say Kamala Harris is probably the front runner, but in all reality, I think Michelle Obama would be their best bet to beat Trump. Um, and that is already going to be a uphill battle to begin with. But in my opinion, I think with Michelle Obama's track record, she doesn't really have any skeletons in her closet. Really, the only negative things that are said about her is jokes about, Big Mike and things like that. So I don't think that's too bad. So honestly, if I was a betting man, even though Kamala Harris has better odds at becoming president, I think I would put my money on Michelle Obama. And I don't think that's a bad choice for the Democrats. But either way, I think Trump has this election in the bag. And It's going to be a very interesting next couple months. So, all right, guys, just wanted to get this breaking news and my opinions on everything, and I will catch you later.